a face only a mother could love. I guess since I brought them to life in a weird way, I am their mother. Anyway, welcome to Survive, a survival Minecraft Let's Play series that takes place on the Astraea SMP server. My name is Amazon Rex, and today we are getting a little jolly. The holidays are fast approaching, and I've had this idea for a winter/holiday build in my head for a while now, so we're tackling that in today's episode. I know that the thumbnail has probably spoiled it, but it's a giant snow globe. There's a little bit of buildstone in it. I think it qualifies as buildstone. There will be some animation in it at least, and it's going to be really cool. I am super excited to see this thing get built. This build was inspired by a small thing that Outtro did. I think it was the last season of Hermitcraft. He had a farm where he had bone meal dropping through powdered snow to move it from one area to another. We're going to be borrowing that technique today and use a bone meal for falling snow inside the snow globe. It's going to look super cool. There's also a hot new game on the server built by RandyBishop where it's basically Pac-Man but in Minecraft. He's been working on this game for months, and I believe all the stress testing is done now, so I'm gonna go play it / see if it's SAM-proof. Just as my husband, I will find a way to accidentally break a complicated redstone device or get stuck in the noodles. Sometimes I'll do both. So we'll go ahead and start today's episode with the first bit of redstone we'll need, and then we'll start building the big kind of decorative scene inside the snow globe right here. I don't like starting an episode with redstone. I don't feel comfortable. Let's see what we can do, though. Okay, I'm not a major redstone, so I don't know how to do this. I might need a little bit more research. I am honestly just doing this on the fly, but I have two different levers, one here and one over on the other side of that block right there. What I want to do is have somebody come in, flip a lever, walk through and be like, oh yeah, such a nice little winter wonderland. Ooh, it's so nice. And then once they're done, they're able to come out the other side and flip this off, and it turns the entire system off. So for that, I think I'm going to need an XOR gate. I'm going to need more redstone for this. Okay, the torches in the image that I am copying go here and here. Okay, I think I've got this circuit built. So what I mean by an XOR gate is exclusively one or the other of the inputs should be on. If they're both off, then the circuit should be off. If they're both on, then the circuit should be on. Here is a table of what to expect. This is called a truth table used in logic circuits. So currently, as you can see, both of our levers are off. We'll assign this one the arbitrary value of A from the table, while that lever over there is B. So we're in that first row of the 0, 0, and our output should be 0, which is off. So since this is a lever A, this will be the third row here. So this should turn the output on. Lovely. We'll head over to B, and this will be the fourth row of that table, and our output should be off. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to keep this one on, and we'll head over to row number 2 of the table. And if we turn this off, that should turn on. Yes, beautiful. Fast fact, I am an electrical engineer by trade, so I do understand the logic behind what's happening. It's just, I don't get redstone. It doesn't translate well in my little brain, but I'll get it down one day. I just need some more practice. Jingle jerk, get the heck out of here. Okay, now that that is done, we will once again be borrowing some handy dandy circuitry from Mr. Maple Leaf King County. It's Outtro. We're going to be doing an Outtro hopper clock. So now that will give us our output, which will be hooked up to a bubble vader. Okay, let's turn that off. Hey. Is that, are you done? You done? Get out of your system? Jeez. Okay, so we got our levers for our turn Winter Wonderland off and on. Levers are hooked up to a hopper clock. You know what? Actually, I'm going to test that out really quick. This isn't working. Both of them, maybe? Guys, I just want to do redstone. Okay, so where was I? So right now the system's on. Oh, I'm walking through a winter wonderland. So nice. It's so beautiful. Okay, I'm done with the Krabby Bill. Let's turn this off. Oh, now I'm walking through the other side. Oh, it's a winter wonderland. Oh, Sim's such a good builder. She's so smart. She's so modest. And okay, great. That works. That works out just fine. All right. So now let us cover up all of our hard work and start on the little cityscape on the inside of the globe. pausing the time lapse really quick because I wanted to share a fun little technique that I implemented in my creative black and white world a year or so back that I'm also going to do here. Now, I've seen similar things done. It's not super unique, but it's still a pretty cool little trick. We've got some windows in this building here, and I'd like to create the illusion that the lights are on inside and that it's warm and cozy in there. So we're going to do that with the windows here, and I'm going to throw some layers in. First, we'll do a layer of glass. The next layer is the kind of cross-section in the glass that you see in most windows, which today I learned are called muntins. A funny word. We'll use the wax exposed copper bars in this instance. Do another layer of glass panes here, and then finally we will install some lights behind here. I'm going to be using the ochre frog lights. Now, I would argue that this next step is the most important part of this trick. You're going to want to enclose your window inside of the building with some blocks, and the blocks that you choose will help convey what kind of atmosphere you've got going on inside the building. You see I've already selected this stripped jungle logs here. I'm going to go ahead and place these in here. You don't want to be able to see inside the building. You just want to see your lights and then the kind of side blocks that you selected. See, there we go. The stripped jungle wood makes it look nice and cozy in there. In contrast, heading over to the creative world I mentioned earlier, we have this rather large municipal building. I've surrounded the window interiors with black wool. It makes it look a little more harsh and less inviting. And you can play around with the window dimensions and the lighting as well. So I have a few windows here with no lights behind them, indicating that no one is in the room. And with this one here, we only have one light on at the bottom to make it look like a shade inside this room is partially drawn over the window. Okay, let's get back to it. All right, we sure have something going on here. We're not done. We still have some work to do, but this is a good place to stop and talk about what's here so far. So let's go ahead and start by taking a closer look at the buildings here. Kind of starting from this end, we've got this guy made of mud brick. We've got some brown and black terracotta, some nether brick accents on the top. You can see the little window trick here in full effect, looking super duper cozy in there. Next is this center building. It's a little tavern called the Spruce Goose. I had a server with friends a few years ago and I built a tavern there. So this is like a little homage to that. We've got a lot of green terracotta, some brick accents, lots of dark oak in here as well. We've also got these shelves with redstone blocks and the green frog lights in an alternating pattern across the front. I wish it's actually emitted light. That'd be super cool. Let me peek up here so we could take a look at those windows. Yeah, very nice. This last building here, tall brick and handsome. A little smooth stone awning here. Lots of cut copper at the top. Another 2 rows of shelves, this time with all the different varieties of torches in them. Full credit to the person on Minecraft Build subreddit who posted this. I'm going to cheat for this little bit. We've got some windows up here, some of them with candles on the inside, some of them with pots, along with this giant wreath on the side of the building here looking all fancy. We've got 2 different spruce trees in here. This one looking normal, and then this one around the back of the building that is super tall and reaching the sky. We've got a bunch of candles on the branches for both light and color. Beautiful? Yes. Fire hazard? Also yes. Speaking of both. And if we look a little bit closer at this tree, it's looking a little hollow here in the center, kind of next to the trunk. This is part of the build zone circuit that we will be building. Same with the roof kind of up top of here. I'll go into more detail on that later, but for now, I need a break. It's time to play Pac-Man. Let's head over to the gaming district. Okay, here we are in the gaming district right in front of Pac-Man, and I have to say, this is quite an incredible build. This is something that RandyBishop has been working on for the past 3 months. I'll put a link to his channel down in the description just in case you are interested in any of the behind the scenes stuff with this game. But let's go ahead and head in and meet up with Randy, who is going to help us with our first playthrough of the game. Ready to punch a pig. Ready to punch a pig. Randy? Oh, okay. Punching away. Punch the pig, walk backwards. Oh, no. Run, collect pellet. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my God, this music's such a bop. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Oh, I died. Oh, no. Again. Randy?
Hello.
Hello. Yes, there you are.
As soon as that thing opens back up, you're ready to go again.
Okay, here we go. Punch.
And as long as I stand here, you can go as many times as you want.
Gotcha. Okay. Punching the pig. Walking backwards. Let's go. Let's go.
Good strat to get the speed boost right off the bat. Oh, they're on you.
Oh no.
You're cornered. You're cornered.
Yep.
Oh no. Yeah, you're good except for 2 pigs are wedged. Let me just get them unwedged.
Get out of here. There we go.
Jeez, what a bunch of idiots.
Right? Like they ain't got no brains in those zombie skulls. Punch a pig, walk backwards. All right, same strat. Oh no, I've cornered myself again. So is the strategy to use the potions to heal or to harm the pigs maybe?
Harm the pigs.
Okay.
For sure. Because I give, on the beacon effect, I give you regen. So you're you killed.
I killed one?
That was really confusing. Yeah, you killed one. Good. I think you only have 2.
Oh, I see you. 4 left. Okay.
Yeah.
This is really intense.
It is. It can. And wait until more drop. Because you only have 4
Leave
right
me
now.
alone. Oh, yep, 2.
The opposite side. It's kind of mirrored.
Okay. Well, sugar. Oh, okay. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Oh, jeez. Wow, you lived through that.
I have no idea how.
Okay, I think you only have 1 or 2 more, and they're in that same spot that they were before.
Dang it.
Oh.
I thought I could sneak past him. I got caught on the geometry a little bit.
One's wearing your head again.
That's so awkward.
These guys are picking up heads like crazy.
I need to see. That's so cursed. Whoop. Okay. And I forget how many PM pellets it was to...
78, so it's 64 and 14.
64 and 14.
And then a stack and 14.
64, 14. I need 3 more. Get out of here, gang.
There's 2 at the bottom of the board. You're really close.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah,
I see him.
right
I see him. Okay. I think that's level 2. Right?
Not yet.
Okay.
You'll start hearing counting. I don't know why there's a huge delay in the counting. It's kind of concerning me, actually. Oh, no, there we go. Okay, that is not a good sign.
Uh-oh.
I'll advance your level. That's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do my best to run from these guys a little bit.
Yeah, just try to stay alive. Come on.
I'm going to die, but have some fun being chased by pigs.
Great place for the thing to break. It's kind of hard to get over there.
No pressure. I'm done. No, there I go.
Great. Now it's convinced that the game is over.
Well, I mean, yeah, technically it is because I died.
Oh, you died?
Yeah, I died.
Okay, so the game is over.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I don't know how that happened.
All right, I'm going to try to get to level 2 again, and we'll see if we can test that and make sure that's working. Paunch pig. I hope that made it in there. I just kind of threw it and hoped for the best. Come on, ref, count faster.
I know. It's going at opera speed.
It's so fun, though. It puts like, blink block. Yes.
Level 2.
Okay. Ooh, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Don't look at me. Just want to collect PM pellets. Collect them in peace.
All right, everything seems to be working. I don't know why I did that. I'm not going to think about it. It's Minecraft.
It's Minecraft. That good old-fashioned Minecraft jank.
Always go for the light too. So they're always sitting on lamps. So.
Oh, okay, I see.
The lighter areas of the border where they are.
Oh no!
Oh, that was.
No!
I can't believe you got out of that.
I know. I can't believe it either. Okay.
There you go.
There we go.
Was that all of them?
No, that was one stack. I didn't want to
there you go.
deal with.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
You got it. Okay, let me make sure this thing didn't spit out again. There you go.
Okay, level 3. Whoop! No!
Oh, what happened? Oh, I didn't even see.
I died immediately. It went and then I just fell over. Randy, this is so fun. I'm gonna have to come back.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. This is such an amazing game. I will definitely be back. All right, and Randy has built this arcade up above Pac-Man where people can claim a little arcade cabinet and put their high score here. I am gonna say that I made it to level 3 because it went bing bong level 3 and I made it. So that is what I am putting there. I think the high score is from Evan. Yeah, level 6. Evan, I'm coming for your high score. That was so much fun. It was so much fun. Thank you again, Randy. I'm definitely going to be back to play more Pac-Man because it was amazing. Okay, back at the snow globe, I am going to be doing what I think is going to be the most terrifying part of this build, and that is introducing water to a redstone circuit. Water bucket number 1. Lovely. So now I just make my way up. Bubbles all the way up. I love it when it's bubbles all the way up. So what's going on here is we are at the top of the water elevator, which is currently switching from bubble vader to non-bubble vader. You will see that I have an observer here that is pulsing off and on. That is happening every time the hopper clock down at the way bottom here pulls that soul sand in and out to change the state of the water from bubble vader to non-bubble vader. We are going to hook up the output of this observer to a large kind of array of droppers, and the droppers will have some powdered snow below them. The powdered snow will ensure that the bone meal is falling down in a straight line into, or rather on top of these buildings here. Underneath that powdered snow is a water distribution system that flows from each of these outside buildings down into the center building, back up the tree, back up the bubble vader to be dispersed back into the bone meal system. I hope that makes sense. It's going to make complete sense once we get this all installed and filled and everything ready to go. I am very excited to do so. So it's unfortunately time for more redstone. Oh boy. Okay. I say that. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's do this. I don't have a plan of action. I think the first thing I want to do is probably place the droppers. Oh no. Oh dear. We're off to a great start. 23 minutes. Oh no, it's starting to snow. Great. Okay. Like that. I can't see anything. I need to sleep. That's one way to sleep. Easy peasy. Let's finish this out. Okay, now we're redstone. Got a repeater here. We're going to need to go up a level. Okay. We're going to distribute the redstone signal across all 3 of these arrays. I might have to go back and remove some of these because we are going to need a hopper line to go into these. And I think, yeah, we'll need one here for the center guy here. One here for this center guy here, and then kind of the same this side. I think we could feed a hopper line in over this way for the gully. Okay, the array system is installed here. So you'll see that the observer signal is making its way up here, and it is activating all of these droppers around. I also went ahead and changed the delay on a bunch of these repeaters to introduce like a little bit more of a random element to it, except for these ones over here apparently. That way not all the snow or the bone meal is falling down at the same time. So next up is to install a big line of hoppers all the way around this entire system to distribute the bone meal to these droppers. I think this is ready. How do I test this out? I think I want to put one bit of orange wool in each of these droppers, and then eventually back in the water stream I should get 34 orange wool, or however, actually it would be 23. See them? 22, 23. Yay! So next step is to load this entire system with bone meal. So we'll load all of those up. We will load all of these droppers up as well. I'm no mathematician, but I could tell you that's going to be a lot of bone meal. So let's head back to base and fill up. Okay, I believe all the bone meal is in. I didn't end up using all of the bone meal that I AFK'd for. If I do need more, I definitely have more. So I guess the next step is to turn it on and see it in action. Okay, here it comes. Look at it go. Are all of them dropping? I don't think all of them are dropping. I wonder what the heck's going on there. I might need to do a little bit more troubleshooting. Okay, I see what's going on. So they are all dropping. It's just that sometimes they're grouping together. The server has some kind of funky grouping rules. Aha, see, yeah. If you look closely at the ones falling over here, you'll see that there are 2 bone meal falling together. That's because of the grouping rules that are on the server. I completely forgot about that. So I might have to go through and mess with the repeater delays. This one seems to be working fine. I might need a couple more repeaters to introduce it. I might need a couple more repeaters to introduce addition. Oh my God, words are hard. I might need a couple more repeaters to introduce additional delay. Okay, let me keep working with this. No, not yet. Not yet. I have to finish my project first and then we'll go play. Okay, I think this is good enough. There seems to be enough distinction over the 3 buildings to be like, oh, this is snow falling. I will put more blocks of powdered snow directly underneath where this bone meal is falling, just to introduce a little bit more variety in the speed that everything is falling. So that will be the next step of this build, is to add that falling snow, add more lights inside the globe, and to top this snow globe off. So let's go ahead and jump into a time lapse and literally and figuratively top this build off. So let's go. If I had a nickel for every orb-shaped structure I've built here on the server, I'd have 2 nickels. I would, however, only have 1 nickel for an orb-shaped structure with a Santa hat on it. I built this giant Santa hat to cover the redstone dropper array that's dropping the bone meal snow onto the town below, and I love it. It's big, it's unapologetically Christmas, it's a giant hat. So let's go ahead and pop back into the globe. Since there's not a lot of room to fly around in here, I'm going to use Cheaty Cam for some of the higher up details. We've got a lot more lighting in here and some snow blocks hanging in the air to give off the illusion that we have some snow floating around inside the snow globe, a bit of stationary snow to accompany the falling snow from above. I also built a couple of clouds up here made of white and gray glass blocks. I think they turned out pretty nice. They're a cute little detail. Plus, I like to practice that kind of smoky, wispy cloud effect where I can. I showed a couple of other members of the server this build while it was in progress, and they kept opening and closing the doors to the buildings here, so I went ahead and added a bartender to the Spruce Goose. Nothing like a little holiday jump scare, right? And one last thing that wasn't captured in the time lapse was this. Huh? It's so cute. I asked my husband if he'd install a note block song for this build. He instead looked up the sheet music in Google Images, made this in Creative, and told me to copy it over. So 99% full credit to him for the note blocks underneath this build. I could watch these fall for hours. I love this little build. It makes me so happy. I think that's going to do it for today. You know, whether you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or don't celebrate anything at all this season, I wish you nothing but the best and hope that you all have a happy new year. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, be sure to like and or subscribe. We will see you next time in 2026. I can't believe it's the end of the year already. Thanks again. Take care. All right. Bye-bye.